Republican Governor Bill Lee of Tennessee shocked the world yesterday when, during a press conference, he actually called for stricter gun laws in the state of Tennessee following the devastating tragedy that happened in that state a little over 2 weeks ago. A Republican governor is calling for stricter gun laws. Specifically, Lee says he wants to make sure that we keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people, which may mean we have to increase the mental health screening. It may mean that the state of Tennessee puts in red flag laws saying that, listen, if you're under psychiatric evaluation or psychiatric monitoring, you don't get to own guns. Those are two possibilities based on what Bill Lee said yesterday. And by the way, those are good ideas. Those are great ideas. They're not just good, they are great ideas. And Bill Lee made it clear, listen, I don't want to take away anybody's Second Amendment rights, but by God, we got to do something. Our kids are getting massacred in school. We have dangerous people getting their hands on weapons of war, and that can't be. And the reason this story to me is so important is because it is coming from a Republican governor in a red state. Okay, it's not like we're talking about a Republican governor in a swing state. We're not talking about a Republican governor that won in a blue state. We're talking about a red state with a red legislature and a red governor. And based on the comments that we saw yesterday, it appears that Republicans in the state legislature, maybe they're willing to do this, maybe not. They're a little iffy, but they're not completely closed off to it. And I do think it's worth mentioning that part of this issue could easily be the increased attention that the Tennessee Republicans have faced in the last week after expelling 2 members. You know, that drew national attention, turned those people into national heroes. So the Republicans understand at this point, we got to do something. We have to win the public back or else we're going to be screwed. Not just us here in Tennessee, but the Republican Party as a whole. Honestly, I don't care what the motivation is. We need red flag laws like this in place. And I do applaud Bill Lee. Again, don't care what his motivations are. You can do the right thing for the wrong reasons. Maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know. I'm not in his head. But these reforms that he is proposing are a great start. A start. It's not the end. It's not all we need to do, but it's a start. And isn't that what we've been waiting for? Haven't we as a country been waiting for anyone out there to go ahead and kickstart this movement so that we can get these common sense gun laws in place? Nobody's coming to take your guns. You know, that classic Republican talking point. All we want is to make sure that dangerous people do not have access to the firearms that the U.S. military uses to go and wage war. That's what we want. And now we've got a very powerful Republican ally on our side. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.